Today's project, should I decide to accept it, is to make my PC here, which is in my little office in the bedroom. I want to make that PC accessible. Come into the living room, come downstairs, accessible on this TV. And the reason for that is I've got lots and lots of media on all my hard drives, and although I can stream YouTube directly on my TV, somehow it's easier on the PC, but that's not a big issue. And hopefully my keyboard and mouse will stretch from this point down here back to the PC, in which case I'll have full PC functionality out here should I decide to do it. But to do that, I've got to extend the HDMI, and I've just taken delivery of my wireless HDMI extender, and I'll be unpacking that shortly, and we'll see what we've got. So Father Christmas has come early, so let's see what he's bought us. This is the HDMI wireless extender. It uses Wi-Fi frequency. I think this one is 5 gigahertz to extend your HDMI signal. It's usually used for feeding, a computer or a DVD player to a projector, but it can be very useful for other things. Now, this is the receiver, and looking at it, it looks very well made. It's really nice and chunky. These are the places for the antennas to go. And this here is the transmitter. It looks exactly the same, but one of the main reasons I bought this is because it's got an HDMI loop out. So I feed my computer going in here, and this goes off to my monitor, so I can use my computer monitor feed as normal. So again, the antenna feeds there, and these are the power supplies. I don't need these, but these are infrared transmitters, so I can remotely control a monitor from far away using this, but I'm not going to be using that. And in the bottom here, these are the antennas. So let's get the antennas on the devices and get them positioned. Literally 15 minutes later, this is the page on my computer, and here is the transmitter, and it's feeding the monitor. And if we take a little walk down into the living room, excuse all the mess on the table, there it is on the TV, and here's the receiver. That's fine. So there's one more step, and that involves installing this, which is tomorrow's job, and I need to go out and buy another couple of HDMI leads for that, and the power lead for this subwoofer needs extending as well. It's like a goddamn bowstring, but anyway, that seems to work quite nicely, knock on wood. So I'll keep you informed. Okay, the same evening, this is my computer playing through the extender to the TV. No HDMI switch in at the moment. So now I can play my collection of movies and whatever directly to the TV. Now that it seems to be working. To finish the installation, we have to put in a video switch, like this one here. It's a 5-into-1 switch, and it means I won't have to keep changing the HDMI input on the TV. So let's see if we can find a place to put it. But first, I suppose we should go for the big unboxing. So again, I wouldn't be surprised if it was made by the same people as the extender. It's well-made unit. There we are, 5 inputs, 1 output. It's a well-made unit, solid metal. It's good. Has a remote control, and the ubiquitous power brick is exactly the same. Well, the first HDMI switch didn't work. Why am I not surprised? Number one, it came from China. Number two, it only cost about 300 baht, which is $10. So I took it all apart, and it was a power issue. It's probably the regulator chip had failed inside it, so I'm not messing around with it. So I went and bought this one, which is 3,000 baht, and at least this one powers up. So now the final step is to install it and test it. So here we go. And as if by magic, famous last words of course, I have tested this. Honestly, that's the little local Blu-ray player. This should be the computer. Yes. And this should be the satellite TV. Yes. Wing Hua. So it's all working. I now have the link from the computer into this room, and I won't have to change the HDMI inputs of the TV anymore. So that's cool. Okay. Thanks a lot. Bye bye. Let's see how long it lasts before it goes wrong, eh? Bye bye.